That means to transform your personal being, your biological being, into something of value to more than you, for a good that's larger than yourself. You who have children know what I mean. You willingly give up your comfort, your convenience, your health, perhaps even your lives, to bestow upon your children something of hope. That is something larger than your own. There are people who go to war to give up their lives for their country. As tragic as that is, it has meaning for them. We who serve in religious life know that all that we do matters only if we enhance the world that we serve. So that's what I mean by transubstantiation, and it's hard in this world. It's hard in this world where everything is measured by a paycheck or a pay stub, by a job. It's really hard to redeem our work when work is so unredeemingly ordinary and so reduced to dollars, to how much we have of them and how much we spend of them. And I think any religion that does not speak to this in some way, whether in the words of Karl Marx or Walter Rauschenbusch or "Save me, Jesus of Nazareth," is not a religion worth owning. And the trouble is, I don't have a good answer to this question. Religion really does have a lousy reputation when it comes to this question, because after all, we need your money to light these lights and pay the clergy and provide you with all the beauty around here. So I don't want to say anything too difficult to you, or you'll take your money and go elsewhere and sit at home. So we're all trapped in this monetary world. But shouldn't religion at least try to say something, not antiquated or delusional? Surely it is a stinging indictment of religion at all levels if it has nothing to say about the value, purpose, and meaning of this thing we call work. And here's what I'm going to tell you, a very short story. It comes out of the Jewish tradition, out of the oral law, what is called the Mishnah. And it's a story, not a law. It talks about how Adam goes and talks to God before the fall, obviously, when they were still on speaking terms. And Adam says to God, when you made the moon and the sun, you called them good. And when you made the plants and the animals and the birds and the fish, you called them good. And then you made me, but you didn't call me good. And God said, well, you see, they're complete. You I did not finish. Your job is to complete your creation. And when that's done, I'll call you good. I want you to contemplate the notion that our work, what we are all called to do, is creation itself. I had the pleasure of seeing my brother last night. He's with a traveling folk troupe. He's a singer, and he's good at it, and he enjoys doing it. But we cannot all be folk singers, or no one would come to our concerts. We cannot all be preachers, or no one would sit in the pews. We cannot all be musicians or artists. I want you to imagine a world in which every job is a form of creation, is esteemed, and that the person who's good at it gets to do it, and the people who aren't good at it really appreciate them for doing at it. I want you to imagine that we were called, born, fashioned, whatever you want to say, to complete the world. If God in that mythic story made heaven and earth, are we not here to complete that task as quote-unquote images of God? Are we not here to transubstantiate our lives, not just for ourselves so that we may have more stuff, but to have more life and to have it more abundantly? Are not our jobs something like our children? And as we were children, so we have children. If we are children of God, are we not in another sense parents of God, in the sense that we are creating stuff that is meant to be eternal and good? Our vocation as human beings is to create. with the work of our hands and our hearts and our minds to create a world so full of beauty and truth and goodness that something somewhere might look down and say, and it was good.
Falling leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days gone on, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Since you went away, the days grow long.